Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a quick one, if I can help it. Breitbart put out a piece that says Palestinian women and children joined Hamas in looting in the October 7 attack. I thought these were the virtuous people. We got to have a ceasefire because they're innocent. No, they're not really all innocent. Because a lot of them went in and looted. Where do you hear this story? So it said photos and victim testimonies have emerged showing that Palestinian women and children joined the looting of at least one Israeli community, they're called kibbutzes, during the October 7 attack by Palestinian Hamas organization. Hamas, by the way, means, it's in the Bible, it means demons. It means evil, demon evil. And the job of a Hamas is to subvert and kill all the people and take their land. Isn't that something? That's what's going on right here. It goes on. It was already known that some Palestinian civilians participated in the looting and allegedly in some of the atrocities as well. But there has been little direct evidence yet presented to the world of women and children looting devastated Israeli communities. The evidence was presented by survivors from the community of Kibbutz Nir Oz during a conference for journalists in Eilat, Israel. Nir Oz is 2 kilometers away from the Gaza border on a straight road. It lost 1/4 of its residents to murder and kidnapping. Nir Oz resident El Barad, 40, shared still images from a camera mounted on his house in Nir Oz, which captured events throughout the 12-hour ordeal as he and his family of 5 hid in their home safe room. People in Israel have to have safe rooms. He made screenshots of the camera footage on his smartphone as it was transmitted to him via a related app throughout the October 7 terror attack. Unbelievable. One image shows a Palestinian woman riding a bicycle during the attack, likely one of the many bicycles stored at Nir Oz, a community that banned cars from the grounds. Look at this. Several other images show children apparently between the ages of 10 and 14 also joining in the looting, also taking bicycles that appear to have belonged to the kibbutz. School teacher Natalie Johan spoke about hiding in her family's safe room while Palestinian civilians, including a woman, made food in her kitchen and stole everything they could. What the hell? Including women's items such as underwear and toiletries. Holy mackerel. Okay, here's the teacher who's going to explain what they witnessed from the safe room. Where do you get a load of this?
And we started thinking, how did I know how to open the electric box and to tape off the electricity in the center? I didn't know how to do that. So we started realizing maybe it's people we know. Maybe it's people who built the house I live in. But if you ask me now to go to my home, open the electrical box and turn off the electricity for the safe room, I don't know how to do that. It will take me at least 2 minutes. They did it in 15 seconds. So they entered the house, and first we thought it's the terrorists, the Hamas terrorists from before, the one who shot at my husband, the 4 of them. One of them, his name was Salem, because my husband, he hit him and they called him Salem. And then we heard a young woman came to my house, 2 men and 1 woman, and they just sat in the living room. And we heard them talking.
Now, can you imagine that? You have people that you know by now have come into your community, terrorists, who are killing people house to house. See them in the streets. We've seen the videos. Shooting them, running them over, shooting them in their cars. And then you go into a panic room, a safe room. Apparently all Israelis have safe rooms. You have to live in there. And you hear women and children coming into your home, eating your food, sitting around your house. Can you imagine what that would be like?
And she started singing. And she asked them, "Are you hungry? Are you thirsty?" And she went into my fridge.
In Arabic language?
Yeah. Yeah, my husband, he understands Arabic because he works with a lot of Palestinians. He's a farmer.
No, you will tell us later.
Whatever you want. So the young woman, she came to my house and she was very calm. Wasn't nervous at all. I sat on my sofa and we started talking. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Do you want any food? They went into my fridge. They took water. They took
Probably took a shit in the bathroom.
and she started eating food for her friends. I had leftover food from the holiday, and she heated it up and she made a toast. And I told my husband, how can she make a toast? We don't have cheese and we don't have a toaster, but we smelled a toast. So
from the safe room.
Yeah, we have a very small home. It's not. We don't live in mansions. So we heard everything. We heard their footsteps. And one of them came to the safe room and tried to open the door. But my husband, he held the door from the inside. So he brought a weapon. But my house is small, so small. The corridor is so small that he couldn't hold the weapon and shoot the door. There's no room. So he started kicking the door. But the corridor is so narrow, he couldn't kick the door. So we heard him cursing, and he went back to watch television. They turned on the television, opened my Netflix, and moved it to Arabic, and watched a TV series.
Unfreaking believable. Now, obviously, this woman told reporters that she had previously supported peace with the Palestinians, as the majority of Israelis do. But she said since this happened, it freaked her out. And she said now she considers there is no difference between Hamas and the Palestinian population since the civilians had joined Hamas on October 7. Now, I've been saying that all along, that, look, they voted them into power. In 2021, I think was the last survey, it was like either 72 or 78, one or the other percent of the people still vigorously support Hamas. So how is that any different? Every one of them, not just Hamas, these are Palestinians that chant the "from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." That's a call for genocide of Israelis. But would this not freak you the hell out? If you're in a safe room, terrified that there's terrorists running through the neighborhood and they come into your house and you think, oh my God, and here they're Palestinian civilians who are hanging out with Hamas while they're going through your community and killing people. And they sit down, turn on the TV, make a sandwich, asking kids, are you hungry? So what do you think about that? Tell me down in the comments. What do you think about that? You have Palestinian women and children looting the houses of Israelis that Hamas just killed, or they ran away because Hamas wanted to kill them. We don't know. Maybe they're dead outside in the backyard. Talk about a difference in cultures. These people knew that Hamas was probably right down the street killing innocent people, and they walked around the house very comfortable, knowing that death was maybe 50 yards away. Innocent people were being murdered, and they're taking food out of the fridge, lounging in their living room and watching TV. And the perception that's given by the usual suspects like Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib and others is that these are just poor people who want to live a decent life, who don't want anyone hurt, and they don't support Hamas. Well, they voted for them, and they still support them according to surveys taken recently, right? This is a real eye-opener for people to understand that they are not like normal people. The Palestinians who did this, they may not be Hamas terrorists, but they're just as bad in my eyes because they walked carefree into someone else's home that they thought was murdered by Hamas and stole everything that wasn't nailed down. All right, make sure you subscribe to our channel and share our videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed with what's really going on. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.